Good day, champion.
There should be goose eggs on this island, if I can find the nests. That's one. A wide maw is one way to protect your nest. Looks like it's strong against shock damage. There must be another nest. That's another egg. Could try my focus. See what it picks. Got one. That's all the eggs. Time to get back to Salt Bite.
I can heat the pot and cook the air, but it won't fill your belly or build your strength. Fakata, be ready. It's time for us to prepare the chef's special.
How did you know I had your ingredients?
Every cook worth their salt can read people as well as they can cuts of meat. Fakata, let us work our magic. May the courage of your stomach bring you victory in battle. We'll be here whenever you desire more delicacies. And your next meal will be on the house. So, Hakata.
All right. If that Nora will risk the chef special, I will try it. But if that slime sickens me...
It's your whining that turns stomachs around here, Hakata. But this meal will put that right. You'll be eating your way to victory.
Cook's right. Those meals could give me an advantage. Maybe I should pick some up before I go.
You're welcome. How are you?
Purge water won't do me any favors here. Gotcha. These tracks should lead me to the thieves. Snap maws. Must have caught the thieves by surprise and chased them here. Had some bad luck. Guess I should recover Honda's scrolls then. Scrolls. They mentioned ruins by a metal tower. I think I know where it is. Maybe I should get the relics back to Honda. Make sure no one else gets hurt. There's the metal tower. Honda's relics should be around here somewhere. An old world ruin. I think it's the one that Tanox told me about. I should take a look inside. See what I can find. Now, there's a relic in there, but how do I get it? There's a key module in there, too. Just ignite this. Great. That could help. A locked door. Looks like it needs a key module. Go. Better try further back. That worked. I think I can open this door. That did it. Moving. Must be stuck. One of these relics. There's data on it. I think this might have come from Las Vegas. Might be a good idea to head back there. could look around more before I head out. See what else I can find. Up there. Might be the relics. But how do I get to them? There they are. I guess that's the way down.
Looks like Honda's got a new helper. I'm okay letting the Nora have all the fun. Don't need to be messing around in the Forbidden West any more than I have to.
Got the ancient relics from the ruins you mentioned. Found them when I tracked down your thieves. Turns out they got themselves into more trouble than they could handle.
That's the Forbidden West for you. You held up your end of the bargain. I'll put these treasures you've reclaimed to good use.
I have to go.
Luck be with you.
The machines Honda had her eyes on should be nearby. Better take a look at that contract of hers. Make sure I know what I'm looking for. There's the herd Honda picked. I need to stay out of sight if I want to get those flowers first. She knew something other than herd water. Hornungride's fixed now. So, if I sneak there... If I can sneak up behind one of the platforms. Got him. Pulse from lost them. Good. Okay, now I can get those flowers. These flowers should be enough. Now I just need to take down the flower ones. Birdwater ammo's not much use here. salvage what's left. That's all the salvage I need. I should get back to Honda. Drop this all off. The cook should know what to do with this.
Looks like Honda's got a new helper. I'm okay letting the Nora have all the fun. Don't need to be messing around in the Forbidden West any more than I have to.
Should be closing in on the other ancient machines Honda wanted to salvage. Wonder what they used all these machines for. Were the override fixed? I think Honda will like this. I don't think Honda will find this useful, but I might. Oh, this should be useful. Honda will want this. Not sure if Honda's gonna want this, but maybe I can find a use for it. This'll work. These should be enough relics for Honda's armor. Now I just gotta take them to her.
Looks like Honda's got a new helper.
I found some of that salvage you wanted. And the plowhorn flowers you asked for.
Huntress, you do not disappoint. Your payment, as promised. Now, to try this leaf water the Utaru rave about. I am prepared to be inspired.
Does this mean you can start working on your armor now?
Not quite. I was taking a morning walk to clear my mind for the visionary task ahead of me. And I ran across a herd of lancehorns. Swift, delicate, but vigorous. The best armor in the Forbidden West should be just as nimble. And I'll need their parts to achieve that.
I might be able to hunt them down for you.
That's all I needed to hear.
I have to go.
The best of luck to you.
Honda's Lancehorn herd should be close to this area. Here we are. Time to hunt some Lancehorns. Might be faster to hunt these guys on a mount. One down! Just a few more. Got another one. Honda's crew should be able to pick things up from here. I'll just take some salvage back to camp like Honda asked. take much damage from purge water. Honda's in trouble. I better deal with those machines. The Ravager cannon. Might be a good time to use it.
I'm surprised we haven't gotten more of those scavengers. What with all the crap they keep around.
Looks like those things didn't do too much damage. Just another day in the Forbidden West.
You came back to talk, Huntress. Yes? Damn scavengers! They're an occupational hazard, but still, it's a good thing you showed up.
Happy to help. I brought you the Lancehorn salvage you asked for.
Ah! This ought to make my armor shine like a spark in the night. Thank you, Aloy. Maybe you'll visit our main camp near Barren Light sometime. Bear witness to a moment in history as my armor transcends all others.
Sure, if I can. Take care, Honda.
Those face painters, huh? Hope they got what was coming to them. Dunes might look peaceful, but they hide all kinds of dangers.
Everything okay there, Porgif?
Ah! My steel flame friend! Behold!
Oh, your lockbox. The one I found in the tunnel.
Just the one! It was bequeathed to me when my dear Ma passed. Never could get the damn thing open, but the lock must have broken off when the Rockbreaker attacked. Haven't seen its contents at long last. I want Martha to have it. My sister. She could use it more than me.
Hold on. If it was given to you, why couldn't you get it open?
Lost the key. You know how it is with small objects, big hands. Not that you know how it is exactly. I mean, your hands are dainty, of course. No, not dainty. Well forged. That's it.
Porgif.
All right, I stole the box. It was supposed to go to Marsa, but I just wanted something of my ma's to remember her by.
So the box rightfully belongs to your sister, and now you want to return it. What was inside that made you change your mind?
Nothing. I just thought she'd want it back. She and my ma were close. Me, well, guess you could say I was always the stray spark.
All right, Porgif. Sounds like you want me to give this box to your sister. Where is she?
That is a good question. I know she was working in Chainscrape last.
Huh. I have a friend there. I could ask her.
Ha ha! Well forged and well connected.
If I'm in the area, I will try to find your sister. At least to hear her side of the story.
Okay. Well, if you see Marsa, tell her I still remember the flying keg.
I bet Petra would know where I can find Marsa. I should pay her a visit the next time I'm in Chainscrape.
Those rebels a few extra tattoos. By which I mean open wounds.
I think Renda's crew lost their gear somewhere in this area. I should give her contract another read, just to be sure I know what I'm doing. That must be the cart the contract mentioned. But whatever gear it was carrying isn't here. I should take a closer look. Whoever took the gear did a number on this cart. Maybe my focus can help me figure out what happened. More claw marks. Bigger ones. Maybe a Sunwings. Claw marks. Might be from Glinthawks. Whichever did this must have scavenged the gear left in the cart. Maybe if I give it something else to scavenge, I can lure it back. Then follow it to its nest. I think I found my bait. Gotta find the right... Somewhere to hide. So it was a Sunwing. If I want to find Renda's gear, I'm gonna have to follow this thing. Quietly. This must be the Sunwing's nest. Let's hope Renda's gear is here. The machine's resistant to plasma. Oseram gear, all right. I better get out of here before the Sunwing comes back. And get this to Ronda's crew.
Aloy, you're back.
I got the camping gear you needed.
So you came through. Thank you, Aloy. This'll make my crew a lot more comfortable. Now, as per our contract, here's your payment.
Thank you.
Looks like we'll be able to make our way back to No Man's Land as soon as my crew is strong enough. But I was wondering, the rollerback salvage I was gonna use to build the armor, I lost it after we ran into those Tenakth. I was hoping you could find it for me. Otherwise, all of this would have been for nothing.
Do you have any idea where it might be?
I marked the area on your contract. I know it's not much to go on.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Aloy.
This will be going...
This is where Rhonda said she lost that rollerback salvage. If I use my focus, might get lucky and find it. Rollerback salvage. Nice. I see more salvage. Hey! That salvage isn't yours, pal! I'll have to take it back by force. One of its weapons broke off. I can use it. Should be able to get run to salvage now. need to get the rollerback salvage from the shell snapper. Might as well take the extra salvage to Runda. I think this will be enough to forge some armor. Let me take it back to Runda.
Huntress, you look like you've been in a fight.
Found your salvage. Had to fight a shell snapper for it.
A shell snapper, huh? You know, after all this, I was thinking about making a new helmet for the armor. Something better prepared to deal with a sandstorm. That shell snapper salvage might do the trick. No sense in letting your hard work go to waste.
Glad it helped.
Here, your payment. Maybe when my armor wins Karev's competition, you'll come by to celebrate with us. If you have time to go back to Barren Light, that is.
I'd like that. We'll see.
Gotta admit, that's pretty good salvage out here.
Very nice. I gotta say, these are some good pieces. Each set has great parts, but overall, none of them scream best in the West, you know? But not to worry, I might be able to pull in some favors. Sell these sets instead.
What about the prize?
Well, no one really brought what I asked for, so I'll just keep that and get going.
What?
You've got to be kidding me!
This is unacceptable!
After all the work we did?
Not so fast, Karef. You said each set had great parts. So make a set that combines them.
She's right. It'd make the perfect defense against the Forbidden West.
A creative and communal endeavor. I approve.
And since everyone came up with part of it, they should all get the shards you promised.
Fine. Then just forge the armor, give it to me, and I'll take it back east.
And let you walk away with our best work? No. Let the Savior of Meridian have it. She'll test it out properly.
Best armor in the Forbidden West. Tested by the Savior of Meridian herself. Not a bad selling point. Okay, you all got yourselves a deal. I'll go get things ready with my business contacts then.
You do that.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long.
This armor ought to be worthy of the greatest hunter in the Forbidden West.
Thank you. So, what now?
That little spot we found in the desert kinda grew on me. Wouldn't mind sticking around. There's still plenty of salvage to be done out here.
Looks like we're all staying in the West.
I guess I'll be seeing you around then. Thanks again for the armor. You all put a lot into it.
Using those behemoth
Wind's
parts for the
blustering about
armor.
something.
Would have never thought of that.
Paired up nicely with your rollerback salvage. Can't believe you actually hunted one down.
Stay here. An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find around here.
There we go.
Aha! An energy cell. It looks like it's out of power. Green shine. I'm in luck. I should go this way. This crate might be useful. Okay, let's get this crate out of there. Some kind of lock for the door. Looks like it needs power. There's some kind of device here. I think I can slot this energy cell into that device. There we go. Charge the energy cell. There. The lock on the door above should have power now. This data might help. Okay, this thing has power now. I'm in. Another relic. Judging by this data, I think it might be related to something in Las Vegas. I could figure it out if I head back there. Maybe I should take one more look around before I go. See if there's anything else interesting. Cauldron. Must be the one that Osser and Delver mentioned. If I can reach its core, I should get enough data to override some new machines. Is that who I think it is?
You see that, Milu? You have to wait for an opening. Care to join the hunt? I've got your back, Aloy. Give it to him! Grab the ammo!
Likewise.
Come, over here! Try not to stare.
Sunhawk Talana Kane Padish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Redmaw, the savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the Battle of the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
This man you're looking for, is he another hunter from the Lodge?
He'd hate to hear you say that. It's a long story, but he's a former noble. We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped put a stop to machines that were threatening a nearby village. After that, we, parted ways.
Sounds like there's more to the story.
Another time.
So, Milu's your new thrush. Guess that means a hawk can sponsor more than one now?
Things have changed at the Hunter's Lodge. Now all who seek to become the best hunters are welcomed as members, no matter their tribe. But don't worry, you're still my favorite thrush.
You're really shaking things up.
As I promised when I became Sunhawk. And as for Milu, she believes learning to hunt will help her ailing tribe. Who am I to say no to that?
The last time we met, you had left Meridian on a contract to hunt a deadly new machine.
Several Clawstriders, it turned out. The hunter-killer, too.
You said you were feeling restless. Was life as Sunhawk that boring?
Well, I had just left the city. I couldn't stand being cooped up with bureaucratic regulations and formalities. But my time out in the wilds helped me realize the Lodge needs to be more than a glorified trophy hall. Our hunters should be the spears that safeguard our civilians, like my father and brother were.
Sounds like a big challenge. I don't remember others in the Lodge being so open-minded.
Some are. The rest will get a boot out the door. And I'll get back to it as soon as I find Amadis.
I can help you find your friend.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way. But I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But...
You're no good distracted by pain. Go. All hunters need to recover from time to time.
Yes, Sunhawk. It's been an honor.
Will she be okay on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush. Come. The battlefield's this way.
So this battlefield, you said it was part of the Red Raids?
The Battle of Burning Blooms. Amadis was part of the Karja army that pushed into the west. His division attacked the Tanakh, but they underestimated the enemy's forces. It was a massacre.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Oh, don't worry. He was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but it was too late. He's been on the run ever since.
And you think something went wrong for him out here? Don't worry. I'll track him down.
He promised he would get a message back to me. This is the field. Where the Tanakh slaughtered the Karja.
Looks like time and weather have eroded most signs of battle. There are a lot of footprints. Must be recent. Let's take a look. Heavy footprints. Maybe Oseram. It's too many to tell if Amadis is with them. I better look around. My focus might show me more.
Amadis was supposed to be alone. Why were Oseram here?
Karja weapon. The blade's rusted. Must have been from the battle years ago. I bet a cook can do something with this. Cooking fire. Looks recent. Whoever was here camped out for at least a night. Light prints. Not Oseram, maybe Karja. Looks like there's a trail I can follow with my focus. Talana, I think I got something. Tracks that head away from the battlefield.
Lead the way. I don't get it. Why would Amadis keep going west?
There's something else around here?
Looks pretty abandoned to me.
It's the Nutaru. What's he doing out here?
Maybe he saw Amadis.
Let's ask him.
Outlander, let me guess. You're straggling. Got left behind when the wagons rolled out. Do not worry. I am not the Carja-hating kind. Just an old scavenger grateful for a little company. Name's Lel. You two must be lost.
Actually, we're looking for someone. A Carja hunter.
He would have been traveling alone, clothes would have been well worn.
Yes, he was here, poking around the old battlefield. Wanted to know what happened. Lucky for him, old Lel hears all the stories. Carja army charged straight into the waiting Tenakth. Most burned, but others, the Tenakth marched back west. Your man wanted to know where. Told him I've heard rumors of a place called the Rot.
What is it?
A Tenakth prison, or a Carja graveyard, depending on how you look at it.
Where is this place?
Further west, in Tenakth territory, but that did not stop him. An Oseram caravan was camping out at the battlefield, about to head the same way. He joined them. They all went west, towards the ridge.
Thanks, Lel. We have to get going.
Good hunting out there.
Let's head west to the ridge, then. If we find this caravan, maybe we'll find Amatus.
Lead on.
You mentioned Amatus lost someone close to him at the battle. Do you think the Tenakth took them prisoner instead? To the Rot?
I don't know. Maybe. Here I come!
The ridge up ahead. It looks like there's a tunnel. I think I know where it leads. Well, let's head in.
Right behind you. A shell snapper.
But it hasn't seen us yet. We can use that.
Hawk and Thrush. Just like old times. Say, feels good to hunt by your side again. Come on, let's head into the tunnel. Aloy, glad you're back.
There was a cave-in that I cleared a while back. A rock breaker was to blame.
But if the caravan went through... Wait, over there. That thing looks Oseram.
Let's check it out. Looks like Porgif and his crew cleared the rest of the debris from the tunnel. Should be able to ride straight through now. It's a memorial for those who lost their lives in the tunnel. When I cleared out this place, I found an Oseram caravan that had been trapped inside. There were no survivors. But I didn't see any Karja among the dead.
So he could have made it through.
It's possible. Another caravan made it to the other side and set up a camp. I've been to it. I didn't see a Karja there either, but that doesn't mean he didn't pass through.
Better press on then. Oh, that machine got a good licking.
You're no good distracted by pain. Isn't that what you told Milu? You need rest, Talana.
When I find Amadis.
No. Go to the camp on the other side, heal up, and I'll meet you there when I can. We'll find your friend together.
How can I refuse?
You can't.
Then here, take this. May it help on your own hunt.
See you at the camp. Talana seems really worried about her friend. I should look for her the next time I'm at Camp Nowhere.
One more search.
Let this go, Bree.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not...
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife. She went up to Must have fallen, and now they...
We have the search part.
And atop the... We will not lie.
Put the sea... Please.
If I'm out that way...
Look for the broken bridge. That's where this...
Okay, that all right with you?
How you waste...
Searching. Carry you.
We'll have nothing old and strong. We're Yul. A reminder. My people used to, as Yul said, so we never used, but as our...
But something else went wrong.
A machine slaughtered a cluster to hear the lone survive until, but without that meat.
Tell me everything.
It fell up one of them. Then, if you, it must be a power. Good. One more thing. It is how we remember. It would.
I'll do what I can.
I know.
Before I head for the old growth, I might want to talk to the survivor. See what he can tell me about the Clawstrider.
Find its beginning and its end.
There's the survivor from the hunting party.
Will you trade today?
Then
you're going after that whore. I'll tell.
Is there anything you can tell me about the machine that might help?
It looked like a Clawstrider, but...
Anything else?
Its armor was dark.
Thanks. I think I know what I'm dealing with. Tell me what happened.
They were just like we had done half a dozen times before. Some machine I go, but this time, we heard...
Hey.
I saw a flash. It ripped, came right in an arrow, yelled and whooped. He disappeared into the... I was halfway back to plane.
I need to get going.
You don't want to fight that
Trust.
Well, if you do...
Dress for protection. Dress to impress.
Been a while.
We stalk, we strike, in the hunt, and in...
Business. The rewards of the wilds await you. Good hunting, Outlander.
That Oseram camp Talana and I were trying to find should be around here.
So then I scrambled myself on a tree. Not an easy,
Ha-ha! There you are!
but I figured I'd be safe there until a couple of Glinthawks attacked. Chased me all the way back to camp. Well,
Apparently you're not the only one.
Are your stories always so...
engaging.
Yeah, that.
Talana, glad to see you made it. You all healed up?
Sure am. This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
He joined up with our expedition right before we went through the tunnel. After we made camp here, I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory. Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called the Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the Lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him, but he was dead set on going.
Did Amadis say anything about why he was heading to the Rot?
Afraid not. He was a man of few words.
Sounds like him. Did he look okay to you?
More or less. He seemed shaken when we learned the tunnel had collapsed behind us. But then again, so was everyone around here.
So you're a scout for this crew. Anything I should know about the area?
Where to start? Down south we got a trio of Oseram trying to delve into the ruins in the sand.
Morland and his showman.
Yeah, that's the fellow. They're quite a spectacle on their own, let me tell you. And then there are all the other folk, who broke away as soon as we got to this side of the tunnel. Salvagers, explorers, all sorts of daring venturers.
Just how many of you were there?
Enough to lose track, that's for sure. I've also spotted some rebels a while back, too. Seems like they've been patrolling the desert. Heard all about the rebellion from the Tanakh up in Scalding Spear. That's the Desert Clan's capital, north of here.
Sounds like you've really gotten to know the area.
It's what I do.
Thanks, Raggart. This has been helpful.
Hope you find him.
Okay, I'll head for Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Hold on.
What?
You're willing to go to the ends of Tenakth territory to find this guy. No hesitation.
Of course, he's one man alone in the Forbidden West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that. I'll meet you near the lowland capital. But then, you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Fine. I'll lay low, north of the village. See you there.
Slag. Eat more soup.
All's packed and ready. I'm done with this one.
Seat's always open.
No one wants to play strike.
What's it take to get a drink around here?
Anyway.
Come for another round?
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape. Do you know her?
Marsa? Yeah, of course. Tough gal. Puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts around here. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal towers. Northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty. Best of luck wading into that muck.
I gotta go, Petra.
That you do. I'll keep the seat warm for you.
That's right. Thought it was gonna get me too.
Look, I ain't saying they ain't got good cause. Forge knows if I had bristlebacks in my backyard, I'd close my gates too. That.
Did you hear who's in charge? One, don't call me stupid. Two, I don't know. I just put it there. That's what you said last time. You're back.
Ow! Ah! Welcome to my life.
Flame-haired I found some berries I never seen before out behind Shades. Well, the boys were eating them, and I got a strong stomach.
You're welcome, Outback.
Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get her lockbox back. Marsa?
Yeah? What's it oh! The Nora maid. How do you know my name?
I, met your brother Porgov out west. He asked me to give you this.
My mom's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, He broke the lock, too!
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh. So he's dead, then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
No. Then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
Look. When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash! Right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out, onto the shore, and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there, by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your troubles.
Thank you. If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
This wind's drying out my eyes.
Remember the tent.
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm going to
honor the Tanakh. Hikaru's on it.
You can rest your feet and blade.
Those Tanakh might have been trying to collect this stuff when the machine attacked. They made a run for it, but didn't make it.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it? Never thought I'd find myself this deep in Tanakh territory.
Have you run into any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down. Had to duck into the swamps a couple of times to avoid Tanakh patrols.
Well, I'm here now, so spill it. Who is Amadis, really?
Like I said before, he helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine out in the wilds. At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I thought he was just a grouchy hermit living in the woods. But then, he trusted me with the truth. Told me how the Red Raids took everything from him. Seeing that side of him, I don't know, changed things.
You love him, don't you?
I think I might, yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
When he told me how he failed to save the woman from his past, I told him how I made peace with my father and brother's deaths. He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait. When we searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you said he'd lost someone close to him there. I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Carja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could. Amadis kept her secret. When he left to come out west, he promised he'd send word that he was all right, but his letter never came.
So you set out to find him.
And when we do, I'll have words for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Well, at least I kind of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned that the Tenakth took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I guess now we find this prison, the Rot.
I did some scouting while I was waiting. I think I might have found the way.
Lead on then. Do you think Nessa might still be alive?
I doubt it. Any Carja prisoners from the Red Raids would have been killed or returned home by now.
Then what's Amadis after?
I think he just needs to know.
Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap!
That's him! That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
He's no match for it alone. Come on!
Got you!
We've got your back!
Not now!
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan. But when it became clear that the tunnel had collapsed behind us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as you found a way out here, however, clearly I was wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
So, you must be Amadis.
And you must be Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about me.
A little. We know you're headed for the Rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one. Anything about Nessa's fate. Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Talana told me about you and Nessa during the Red Raids. But you kept her secret.
We were both assigned to the Southern Spear Division. Our orders were to push into Tenakth territory through the tunnel. She was proud to serve the Sundom at first. But as the atrocities mounted, we both saw the raids for what they were.
And the two of you grew close?
We did what we could to protect innocent lives. It felt like we were the only ones who objected to the slaughter. And yes, we were close. Until the Battle of the Burning Blooms.
What happened at the Battle of the Burning Blooms?
I had intel that the Tenakth forces were greater than we had anticipated. I tried to convince my commander to halt the attack. He was a drunken lout. And when I threatened to reveal his incompetence to Carja High Command, he pulled a knife on me. So I killed him.
In self-defense.
It was still murder. I was condemned. But I thought at least I could still save Nessa. I was too late. By the time I got to the battle, the fields were already burning. Our soldiers slaughtered or missing. What's more, the commander I had killed was from a powerful noble house. They put a bounty on my head. Been on the run ever since.
But the Red Raids are long over. Sun King Avad would pardon you if he knew...
The Sun King can't help me.
A pardon from Avad won't stop bounty hunters eager to claim their prize.
So, you and Talana, sounds like the two of you had an adventure out in the wilds.
Clawstriders, a hunter-killer, mercenaries, a shell snapper. Nothing could get in their way.
A scruffy hermit in the woods certainly tried.
That was foolish of him, in hindsight.
Well, we're here now, so let's head to the Rot.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
I didn't come all this way just to leave you now. We'll see this through together.
I know better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then. The Rot's not far. The Rot's along the shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
How did you find it?
I overheard a Tenakth patrol from the nearby village talking about it. Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do if we hadn't found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Well, now you have us.
We're getting close. Just a little further. There it is. The Rot.
Those are Regalla's rebels. They're waging civil war against the rest of the Tenakth. They must have taken over the prison.
Then they would have killed any of the guards. They were my last hope of finding out if Nessa was there.
Maybe not. There might still be some clue inside.
Even after all this time?
Aloy can see much more than you or I.
And let's do it. Any scrap of hope is better than nothing.
We'll have to find another way in. The front gate looks impenetrable.
And there's no way we're scaling those walls.
You two stay here. I'll see if I can find another way in and get that gate open. I should check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
We'll wait here until you get the gate open. Over there.
Go look there.
Gotta get to the main gate to let Talana and the Madison. Might be a good time to let Talana and the Madison.
Who's that?
One down. If I can get the main gate open, Talana and Amatis can help me clear out the rest of this place.
Cover me, man. Check something out. Dead. And fresh, too.
There's no one here.
You like your false alarms, don't you? Don't nod off.
There's no glory in waiting around. A storm. Great.
Let's call it off.
False alarm. Got a report?
The marshals are dead. The red
Hmm? Another storm? Seriously?
What's that?
No sign of anything. I think we're okay.
Must have been a false alarm.
Don't see anything.
Give it up. Get back to what we were doing. Anyone else see anything?
Even if there's something out there, I can't see a thing.
Don't see anything.
That was a waste of
No
time.
sign of anything. I think we're okay.
There.
I'm not blessed with it.
They must have run off.
Stand down.
Got a report?
Vigilance is our armor.
What
was that?
Storm. Seriously?
Where was that shot from?
No sign, Prince.
This weather, huh?
Can I have just one guard duty this bad weather?
That's all of them. Better get that main gate open for Talana and Amatis.
End of the line, Outlanders!
That device is gonna call a machine. think that's the end of it.
Hey, is anyone out there?
Hear that?
Here. Door's locked, but that last rebel had a key on it.
Freed by Carja. Have we not been humiliated enough?
It's not their fault you were locked up in your own prison.
I'm looking for information about a Carja soldier. She might have been a prisoner here 5 years back. Her name was Nessa.
The Carja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
Nessa?
I'll handle this. Go secure the grounds.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me get this straight. You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tenakth?
The Carja forbid women from military service. I lived my life pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tenakth measure a soldier only by their strength and resolve. So I took my place among them.
Nessa... Rataka, I've mourned you for 5 years. Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I had a new life. I wasn't going back. Not even for you, Amadis.
The way Amadis talked about your time together, I thought you'd still care about him.
It was 5 years ago.
I didn't abandon you. Before the battle, I tried to get G'daiah to call off the attack, but of course, he didn't listen. I ended up killing him.
Then he got what he deserved.
I ran for the battlefield to find you. But you were already gone by the time I got there.
I didn't know. But even if I did, I mourned you, and then I moved on.
If you were brought here as a prisoner, how did you become Tenakth?
I knew it was only a matter of time before the Tenakth killed me and the others who were held captive. But one day, one of their soldiers stopped in front of my cell, asked how a woman had ended up fighting for the Mad Sun King. As he spoke, I realized he was once Carja.
Vashav.
I heard how he fell at the embassy. He deserved a better death than that. The other prisoners he condemned to death, but he convinced the Tenakth to let me fight for my life. I won through blood and blade. I became Rataka and never looked back.
You were willing to wear a disguise so that you could serve in the Carja army. Do you miss being Carja at all?
No. The Red Raids showed me there was no honor in fighting for the Carja. And when my comrades and I were brought here as prisoners, we knew no one would ever come for us.
I would have, had I known.
It's better this way. Beneath my Karja armor, I found I had the blood of a Tenakth.
So if you became Tenakth, how did you end up as a prisoner here again?
My squad was ordered to retake the Rot from Regala's rebels. We failed.
Considering how much Regala seems to hate the Karja, I'm surprised her rebels let you live.
You're right. I'd be dead if they knew. But few Tenakth remember who I once was.
What will you do now?
You've taken back the Rot. My squad will ensure it stays that way.
So this is it? After everything we've been through, this is goodbye?
It has to be. My place will always be here, and yours is back east. I'm sorry that you've suffered. You deserve better than how the last 5 years have treated you. I'll make sure you're granted safe passage out of the lowland. Consider it Nessa's final farewell.
At least now you know the truth.
Somehow it hurts worse. He must think I'm an idiot.
No, I just think you have a lot to figure out. I'll take you back east to the Sendem. After that, I don't know.
Talana, I understand. I'm sorry it came to this.
Me too. Give me an Aloy a moment.
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a lot more feelings to sort through. And I won't be anyone's second choice. I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me. No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
So, I guess this is it then. You're heading back east.
I think I'll hang around Barren Light for a while, before returning to Meridian. If you find yourself back that way, look for me there.
I will. Safe travels, Talana. Gotta brace myself against this wind. Maybe I should check in with her the next time I'm at Barren Light. Seems like she could use a shoulder to lean on.
I know Amadis must be hurting, but sometimes a bone must be broken again so that it heals properly.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Good day, Outlander.
May Regala's rebellion turn to desert dust.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
Walked it up, huh? Oh! I could use your insights later on.
Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you out of that cell.
Did you get them?
I got them. The Eclipse are done. For good.
You hear that? She did our job for us, again.
And survived to tell the tale, which we wouldn't have.
Thanks for believing me, Savior.
You were telling the truth.
See? At least someone around here listens to me.
I heard what happened at the Rot. You're lucky you didn't have to walk all the way back here with them.
I'm guessing Amadas went on his way?
We parted once we were inside the gates. I promised I'd see him back to the Sundom, and I did.
I'm sorry you went through all of that just to break things off in the end.
I'm not.
Really?
I don't want to be with him while he's still holding on to Nessa. Maybe he'll never let go. Or maybe, when he's figured himself out... who knows? All I can say right now is that there's no one quite like him.
That sounds... complicated.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is easier. One day you'll know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
That's what I used to say. As for me, I have the Hunter's Lodge to get back to. Thrushes to train, bigoted nobles to boot out. But hey, look, the one good thing out of all of this mess was that I got to spend time with you again.
I'll miss you, Talana.
Well, whenever you take down a big machine out there, just remember that I'm back east taking down something bigger.
Okay, you're on.
Come here. Until we meet again.
Is this easy?